Aryan with TechExecs DC chapter. We are at the IT Leadership Forum and we're going to have a great event today. Let's grab a couple people for a quick soundbite. With me is Denise, CIO of GTSI. Denise, please tell me a little bit about what you're going to be talking today.
The cloud is certainly the buzzword of the day. Many of us in positions of CIO want to make sure that our data centers are confidently hosted. Additionally, with SaaS, we as a company utilize both a hosting service as well as SaaS solutions. So how do we make the best decisions for cloud confidence, security, and then certainly data management is a challenge as well, so integrations with the various applications from a SaaS tool to a data warehouse. So those are the items top of mind today.
We're also going to be touching base a little bit about social. So what about social?
Oh, certainly. Well, for an enterprise such as ourselves, we have to be certainly concerned about the voice of GTSI, but then the sensitivity of information sharing, wanting to be out there in the various markets, whether it's Twitter, whether it's Facebook, various blogs. And so we have to consider the balance between sharing information and securing information.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Denise. May I have Yuvi, CTO of the Washington Post. Yuvi, could you please tell me a little bit about what you'll be talking about today?
Yes, so I will be talking about our strategy to migrate to the cloud. We've been working on how to utilize, leverage the new technologies and the new solutions available in the market to make our organization more agile, to speed up how we deliver products, and obviously to reduce cost.
What about the area of social?
So on the social side, there are two aspects to social. One is collaborating with our readers in the social web, and we've got Facebook Connect implemented on WashingtonPost.com. We are also on Twitter and all the other places that you would expect. But the idea is to reach our customers, our users, our readers where they are, and that's how social web is evolving.
Right.
And on the internal side, we are beginning to look at how we can enable our employees to collaborate more seamlessly, to have a broad grassroots collaboration platform.
Well, thank you so much for being here. With me is David with Internap. David, could you please tell me a little bit about what you'll be talking about today on the panel?
Sure. What we'll be talking about is essentially latency being the Achilles heel of cloud computing. And the reason we're talking about that is what we see in the marketplace is a lot of IT organizations looking at cloud computing to solve their internal IT challenges, looking at budgetary constraints which are pushing them toward that technology. But what we also see is that there's a focus strictly on the cloud computing solution, ignoring the total system latency involved with that solution from an end user perspective. So we're looking at cloud latency within the cloud, latency across the network or the internet, all the way down to the end user, and getting people to take that perspective when they're looking at adopting cloud solutions. I think the one thing about what we're seeing in terms of trending overall as it relates to social media is the use of a lot more video files, very rich media intensive files. I believe it's Cisco that anticipates by 2014 a majority of traffic across the internet will be rich media intensive type files such as video files, wave files, etc. And social media plays into that in a sense of mobility applications and phones where people are uploading this huge volume of content. And from an internet perspective, how that content gets effectively routed across the internet to the end user back and forth is really critical for a lot of companies out there that are more and more pushing in terms of social media applications. So we're interested in watching that and being there to facilitate the content being traversed across the internet as quickly as possible.
Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Today has been an impressive day. We had great attendees and great panelists. Once again, this is Aryan with TechExecs DC chapter. We are looking forward to seeing you next time.